the law exacts the full penalty upon every transgression. Think of the law like this. The law is like a sheer perpendicular cliff that goes thousands of feet into the air, and it demands people scale it or die in the attempt. That's what the law is. And people look at it, and some people will have the challenge. And what's crazy is you have some people who will say, well, I'm a good climber. And if this thing towers 1,000 feet into the air, they might get 500 feet up, farther than everyone else. But eventually when their strength fails and they fall, they're still dead. And like, yeah, well, I got 500 feet. How high did you get? Oh, 499? I'm better. Yeah, but you still missed the mark. You were farther than everyone else, but you still didn't reach the top because you're not able to get there. That's the demand of the law. This is what makes Paul's fact or statement so bold and so biting, is that it forces you and I as the hearer, or them as the reader, to face this truth, that it takes flawless obedience, it takes a perfect life to get to heaven. That life has to be either lived by us or for us. By us or for us. So again, in light of this information, you and I have been given the power of choice. Are you going to choose to approach God with your flawed obedience and your imperfection, thinking that you're going to earn his acceptance? Or are you going to choose to approach God on the basis of Jesus' flawless obedience and perfect life that he lived for you? The way of faith promises that forgiveness, that mercy, and that grace are all available as the solution for your missteps, for your failures. That grace and mercy and forgiveness are offered as the solution to the curse of the law, to the curse of sin. And all that it requires, and this is scandalous and will probably anger a good third of you, all that it requires is belief in Jesus. That's it. There are some people who get so enraged at this. How dare you say that all someone has to do is believe? I've been doing more than them. I'm better than them. Good, you climbed halfway up the cliff, but you're still going to fall. I would rather have Christ stand at the top and lower a rope down to me and pull me up. I'm guaranteed to get there at that point. See, the way of faith, it doesn't trust in self, it trusts in the blood of Jesus, which Hebrews chapter 12, verse 24 says, his blood speaks a better word. Do you know what that word is, church? It's the word tetelestai. It is finished. It is paid in full. That's the word that the blood of Christ speaks. It's a better word than the word of the law.